Alrighty, y'all. Let's do episode 3. Last time it was a little rushed. I think we might stick to a little bit shorter videos. Just easier to watch, bite-sized videos. But we did this connection. We're gonna go ahead and speed that up so we get more money. Did this connection. Got this nice bridge look. I kind of like it. I think we might do a little bit of terraforming. I need to look at the milestones. So 7,000 is the next thing. Policy, some roads and stuff. Um, Bigger hospitals and all that. So we basically, oh, this is not good. We're gonna get that like that. Let things free flow a little bit faster. So I think we might work on intersections today. Just get a couple put through here because we know we want to set up like a town over here. Um, and we want to do some other things. Now I want to try some new stuff because the lane math sucks in this game with traffic and all that. So if we change this to a regular 3-lane road, it'll slow traffic down quick, but we have a single road fork off of it. It's a little bit harder to explain, but I wonder if the fire truck's gonna get over there. Oh, fire truck's there. Cool. Um, we need a lot of industrial going, but we are looking for more higher educate more citizens. We'll have to see. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, let's work on some intersections. Or some exits. We can do multiple things with this. We could do a classic, like, classic intersection where on and off, no big deal. Or we could do an on and off one, but we make it into a roundabout. So it can only go one way. That helps with the traffic and speeding stuff up a little bit. But it has its negatives. Like that. We actually, oh, it's too tight. I don't like that. We can do that. And that maybe come out just a little bit extra on this side. It's not going to look pretty, but this whole area is not going to look pretty, but I still don't want it backing up that bad. But we will do a long ramp just to make it easier. Like this is too much. Right there, maybe. Too tight. I don't like that. Let's go 39%. Too tight. 45, 47. Tight. I wonder if we do a 65 might work. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll take this one, drop it down. Is this uneven? Like that. Perfect. I know it's a little bit ugly, a little bit wide, but it's okay. It'll get the job done. What was that? 65-ish percent? Right about. We'll do that. 64 should do it. Perfect. And we'll do that. Right back down. Cool. Let's get this intersection done. Do that, get some of that pressure off. And you know what? I asked for a name for the city. So I know no one has said anything, and once someone comments, city name will kind of decide from there. But I think in the meantime, we might just do the very first street in the city. The very first street in the city is this one. Road. Harris Boulevard is the main, very first street. I'm going to delete it though, which is a mistake. But Harris Boulevard. I think we might change the city name to... I don't think I could do it here. But we might change the name to like Harrisburg or something like that. Which I know there is a Harrisburg. I'm Pretty sure in Pennsylvania. I think it's what we might stick to. So, this area is not going to be fun. Now, come on. There we go. Alright, this area is not going to be fun. It's going to be a lot. So we're going to make it this one massive. I think we're going to do a large road for sure. Now, let's look at it this way. Okay, so this whole area, basically, where the trees are, it's pretty obvious. This is all wood. So we could do one here at the very end just to make it simple. Because then in the future it could fork off and go that way to more houses or whatnot. But I think we might do it there. I think we'll do it right here. We'll start a forest area. Probably the next episode. I'm going to make it massive, though. It's going to be first of all, it's going to be straight. There we go. One more. There. Does that feel good? Actually, where is it here? 3,200... let's call it right at 6,000 is basically where we need to be. We'll go a little bit past. That's okay. We'll do the highways. I want really... Whoa, 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 whoa. My remote just, like, started spinning. Weird. I'm gonna make this one super long. Exit. Like, I want this thing to basically go so far. Like that. That's the end of an interstate, so... The only negative is I don't want people using this to turn off, because they will do that. And that does become very annoying. That is uneven. That is more even. There we go. Yeah, it's more even. So, we're going to go ahead and get the road set up for this just a little bit. Like that. And then we'll make it go like that. And I might turn this into farms. So, I might have a weird kind of fork off. A little crazy with it. Like that. So when we do zones, which we'll go ahead and paint those zones. Paint industrial area. We'll make it a little bit bigger. We'll do right here. Like that. Just like that. That'll be for that. And then this one's going to take up basically this side of the interstate. I don't want to go on the other side, which clearly I won't really get anything if I do. So there's a limited amount of oil, a limited amount of metal, or like ore. Now I do have some ore. There is a little bit of oil up there. I might tap into it in a little small section, but I don't know. And I might not actually do the ore area or even worry about it because that's in the middle of my thing, and I really don't want to do it there. And the rest of that's going to be city. And I don't see any ore except for that mountain crater. Unless I go... There's not enough there. So I don't really think doing ore is going to be worth it unless I pop something down right there in the future. Garbage is a problem. I did lower the garbage budget, so we'll raise that. We'll raise that back up to 100. Okay. Alright, now people can flow through better. Perfect. Alright, now I will be getting another... I might do another one here and tie it in with the city. Yeah, I'm going to do one here and tie it in with the city. What is this? This is a medium road. Kind of want to get a nice... I'm gonna play around with it over here. What's my price here? 18, so I need 37.20. There. Perfect. Keep it nice and simple. This is gonna be an awful intersection in the future. This is gonna be just awful. Like, God, could you imagine driving on this side and you have to fork over there? That would not be fun. Alright, then we'll do this one. There, I know it's a little overkill in length, but it's okay. I would rather go too far than not far enough. And then when you build around it, you can't do anything anymore. Like, once you put a bunch of stuff around it, you gotta start destroying the city, rerouting roads, and, ugh. But, okay. We're gonna go ahead and dance this one over to this. Oh, if I can actually click it. That's good. Now, this is gonna be weird. I could do this. Like that. And that, but that's still off-centered. I might... Right there. Boom. Cool. So now we have two intersections set up to this, which is... That will definitely help alleviate, especially anyone going that direction or coming from this direction. See if there's people already taking it. That's massive. I am worried about this. I do not want lights here. I want it free flowing. So we're going to build up this area just a little bit more. I don't know how much more I want to do it, but we're going to play with it a lot. There to there. I don't want to overflow this area with just too much at once, because that will end up biting me in the butt, but I think this is going to be plenty. I think over here we're going to freeform a little bit more. We'll actually do like extra stuff, but let's go ahead and get... I think I screwed that up, did I not? No, I did it right. Right about there to there. And then shops are good. Let's go ahead and do... This is going to really overload this area. When do I get... Okay, it's at 7,000. Post office, that would be helpful. Put that right behind the high school. I don't ever use post office. Electricity is a problem. I really don't want to use coal power plants and stuff just because it just sucks. I hate using coal power plants because they'll last for a while, don't get me wrong, but then all of a sudden they just run out, and the next thing you know, you're screwed for power. It's always when you have the least amount of money. It just happens to be when you're broke, and then it just bites you in the ass. I kind of want to leave these open just for the fact of, like, if I leave this open, I can put big things like trash and stuff like that. Yeah, do want to leave that open for trash. I will get a fire department over here, though. I do want to do that. And I'll probably put it right here so they can pull out. They can pull out and then immediately take that. Okay. We're gonna upgrade this one. How many lanes is that? That's 6. I don't need 6. 4. 4 lanes, I think, is plenty. We're gonna upgrade this road to 4 lanes. Like that. That'll help the flow a little bit. Yeah, there we go. A lot of traffic is coming down to here. A lot of this traffic is. So we could technically, as much as I will regret doing this, it will alleviate just a little bit. And I'm really gonna hate myself for doing this. Like that. Now, it will make it where there's no, like, back and forth here. You got the same trucks kind of turning back in. But suddenly it clears up a lot faster. Now, some people are going to have to take the ramp and go all the way back around because I just kind of screwed up some stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to paint this outside area industrial because I don't really have more room. And a lot of the industrial demand is going to go away as soon as we start building this. And I'm going to make a massive place. So, alright. This one is going to be super high demand. This exit is going to be massive. So, we're going to do a 3-lane like this. Basically what you do is we're going to raise it. Now, what you can do, I like to do it myself. It is annoying to do yourself, but you can just take a large roundabout, raise it, put it right there, get rid of 2 of the legs, and fudge it like that. But a large roundabout's kind of annoying, especially with how much space it takes. So we'll do that. We'll come off to about... We'll make it there just to give it a lot of room. Wait. See, that's uneven. I don't like that. Okay, I guess I'll have to. Curve. We'll curve it out. We'll come right to the end of the circle. Halfway. End of the circle. Halfway. It's a little funky, but it'll work. End of the circle. Halfway. End of the circle. That's too far. End of the circle. Halfway. Just like that. It's kind of a weird style to do it, but I've seen videos of like different types of intersections that work in this game, and this one was definitely a keeper. So we're gonna keep this one long as well, and it is not on straight. There we go. Right there. Like that. And then like that. To there. From there to... That's super far, but we'll do it. And there to there. Like that. And then basically what you do is you take a large road, and you're gonna go slightly off before you dip down, because sometimes when you dip down immediately, it really just, it sucks. Now this is going to be smaller, so we're going to immediately go to that road here, a 4-lane, or yeah, 4-lane. I'm going to drop it down quick, and then soon as we get my favorite road, which is the sidewalks with trees, soon, we'll have that soon, that's when we'll start putting this area together. Let me see, do I have the small ones? Okay, with the trees, alright. We'll get the one with the trees too soon. But I'm gonna keep this whole area kind of nice and... I don't know, I'm gonna form it a lot better. Now, level terrain. We do want to come here, mark it. We're gonna, this is gonna go through a lot of money. I'm gonna pull this apart, And we're gonna flatten it a lot. Like that, do a nice little cut through. Don't make it too perfectly flat. We don't want to make it obnoxiously flat. Like that. Like that. Maybe leave... No, I'm going to get you down just a little. Yeah, just like that. Just enough. So now, it's got some hill to it. But it's not like just awful. Building a house directly on the hill is not fun a lot of times. We're going to go ahead and dance some of these off. I think we'll do that for now to do this. Like that. I might keep this. Like that. You can tell that last road is definitely not perfectly straight. But it's okay. You can live with it. Now, I am going broke doing this. So we'll stop with the expansion. It's very blocky. Might bring this up. Like that. It's about right there. That. Cool. Because I think we start getting high rises and stuff soon. 7,000, never mind. We're going to throw some of this down. Just a little pizzazz. People are going to hate probably living here, but I'm going to do it just to try it. Let's get some commercial zoning in here. Industrial back over this way. And then let me check this. I'm going to go ahead and get the outline for the forestry. That way, I'm going to put most of the processing stuff on this side, and then I'll have roads coming straight off of this. But we want to go ahead and start getting some of it in. That way it feels... Next episode, we're going to have to do all the back and forth and just the annoying parts of it. So I'm probably going to do little arterial, like little slip road type stuff. Like that. Just too far. Too close, I mean. I gotta do 2 clicks past, 720. That feels good. There. I'll do that. I think this time we're just gonna do it straight out. We'll do the very first trees over here. Wait, no we're not. We'll start with that. We're gonna go straight out this way, but that's just give me a guideline. We'll do that for now. Get some water. Oh wow, the water comes like right by it. We're gonna go ahead and get the water done. Right there. So we're also gonna do the farm. Like that. Can I hit that angle? Do it like that just to be safe. These things are not cheap, that's for sure. Alright. And then this is going to do... Shit. That. Then this one's going to come back over here. Like that. Okay. And then the rest will line up. This area, however... I can't really see it. Okay. There it is. So we're going to come up to about here. To here. To there. We'll put one straight through the middle. I think that looks about right. Yep, that's perfect. And then we'll put the main house on this side, probably. And I might actually make this zone bigger. Oh, the zone is bigger. Cool. We'll probably do all the main buildings over here. Um, we'll put the first farms. Might get poisoned if I'm that close. So I'm going to delete some of that. That way I don't accidentally do it. Do the first farms like that. And then I think this is where my zone was. Oh. So we got buses and stuff, bigger buildings, oil power plant, but we don't really have oil. Bigger police stuff, don't really need it. But we got all the nice roads we want. So that's good. So this area, I'm going to bring it out just a little. But we are basically to right here. And this is going to be our processing facilities and stuff like that. Which will come out 1600. Feels good. I'm going to leave that one. So we're kind of set up for that. I do see power problems. This whole area is going to be nice and just dancing with power lines. I don't want to have to worry about power for a while. We're going to throw 2 down. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get more commercial zoning. And we're going to go ahead and fill that in. Go a little crazy with it. Dance a lot of stuff. I would hate to live there, especially that one little cube. It's going to be like a hut, but it's okay. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're going to let this fill in just a little bit. The only negative is this industrial area. Like, the next square I can buy, I kind of want to buy over there. But I kind of want to start buying this up so I can start working on the main city. I don't like this interstate that comes in here. That's the annoying part. The interstate just kind of forks in funny. Let's see how this is doing. Traffic looks good. I do like having this here because they immediately get out of the city. They're not having to drive through these exits and all that and clogging stuff up. They're, boom, gone. Out of the way. Don't have to worry about it. This was a good idea, putting this here. It was a lot less immediate. They're not doing that anymore. Technically, this is an interstate. They shouldn't do that. This should actually be gone. I'm gonna leave this one just because it's pouring out nicely. Pause. Hold on. Better idea. Can I get? Boom. It's slightly outside the city, but who's gonna tell? Yeah, let it merge into better. And they speed up right as they hit it. So they're not gonna clog traffic coming this way. I like that. The only way to get in and out is from the interstate on this one. Now, that is a problem. Because the trash needs to get over there. What if I just do an interstate slip road like this? Like that. Something simple like that. So all the trash trucks can just... boom. Small road. Awesome. Everyone is peeling off exactly where they need to. There's a little bit of lane change here, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna upgrade that one too, just so they get started a lot sooner. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I think we're gonna let this kind of fill in. There's a water problem. I had a feeling. I was just about to say I need to check the water and stuff soon. Alright, let's look at info view. Yeah, water's getting bad. We'll go through all this soon. Let's put some water in. First, wait. I'm not gonna worry about the inland stuff and all that. I'm just gonna keep dumping my sewage over here. Come on. There we go. I do like these pumps a lot more than the water towers. Even though the water towers look nice, don't get me wrong, it's still... There's something about it. I'm not a big fan of them. Like, how much does this get? Pumping capacity is 60,000. That's basically... This one's slightly better, but it costs... It's slightly more. It's like 25% more. However, it uses more electricity. Like 50% more electricity. And where was the upkeep? 720? Yeah, it's almost 3 times more. 2.5 times more. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. For just a slight advantage. It is good for maps that you don't have water like this. So, alright, we got a good bit of money in the bank. Let's let it go up a little bit while we check on all this. And then next episode, we'll start working on this monstrosity. Water looks good. Just did that. Fire safety. It's a little bit of a risk, but realistically, there's not that many fires going on. It should be able to handle it. Police. 18 detained. We do need another police station. And I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put it over here. I always do that. Alright, police station. There. These upgrading should give me more workers. $16 workers. Let's see what happens when it's upgraded. 24. Okay, so this is them upgrading slowly going to fill my demand. Which reminds me... Boom. I want one of these over here. Right here. Get the happiness up. Yeah, start raising that land value and stuff. Alright. Healthcare is actually good. Healthcare is actually really good. Death care. Yeah. Perfect. I don't have childcare or elder care. Not really sweating it in this area. Elementary. Elementary just had a huge boost because new houses, but we got plenty of capacity. They'll travel to go here. They're not going to be happy because they're not near it and stuff, but I don't think it matters. The farther out you are, the less chance you'll be the one to get in. I think it only does the closer houses first, but when I have an excess of 200 space, it's fine. High school. The high school is fine. I mean, all these people will pour in over time, but I think it'll be okay. I don't think we even have a university yet. Are we? No. I don't really think we need to push for a university, to be honest with you. Not at this stage. Not worried about population. Happiness. Very happy. Are y'all like really happy or? Oh yeah, y'all are really happy. What about you? You're like green happy? I can't tell the difference. Everyone looks happy. Very happy. Industrial's very happy. That's always good. Land value. This is good land value. These are going to start getting better land value. Guarantee it. That one kind of sucks, but it'll get good. Not worried about leisure. Not worried about that. We're exporting goods and mail. whatever. Mail's not big. We're doing a lot of forestry and agriculture coming in. So we're going to try to offset that next episode. Don't have that. Traffic. Traffic's a little rough here. But it's not bad. It's not backed up rough. It's just a lot of traffic coming through. That's what it is. This, however, I think there's a stoplight there probably is what's doing that. It's okay. Traffic, good. Process, landfill storage is good. I think we're good on the trash. We're not processing, but that's fine because we can't yet. Pollution, of course, it sucks over there. Wind, resources, yeah. Noise. The noise is perfect over here because I didn't put houses close enough, so that's actually great. Oh, you're a trash truck. Yeah, that's just natural. This interstate's gonna be loud, but it's cut off by the commercial, so it zones out. Terrain height. Oof. Oh, the water. I thought the water disappeared for a second. I was like, what? Noise. Yeah, I think we're good. We're getting tourism. Don't know how. Fish. No, I'm not doing fishing. Yet, at least. That's a lot of poo. That's a lot of poo. Oh, it's water pollution. Okay, this is the right tab. Oof. Alright. So, I think that's going to be it for now. Next episode, we're going to go a little crazy filling this in. I might add some stuff here just to start getting some, max the population out. Because I think 7,000. At 7,000, we get a new zone. And we get the high-rise stuff. So, that might start helping. And we get the incineration plant. I think that's the biggest thing I'm happy about. I might start doing, later on, I might start doing some transport and stuff. But right now, we don't need transport. Not this small. Oh yeah, let's check this real quick. I'm going to let y'all free flow because there's only one way. No one else is coming down these side roads, really. They're all going straight into the city. I'm going to let some of this traffic just kind of roll through. I don't have to worry about car wrecks and stuff in this game. So I'm just going to let it go. Like that. The side roads and stuff, I'll keep lights here. Actually, it doesn't do lights. Okay. No lights in the city. But, alright, I think we're going to end it there for now. Let's look at the budget, just to get an idea. Taxes, blah, blah, blah. Loans, we're going to pay that off. A lot of level 3 houses. That's huge. Making a lot of money from housing. Industrial's making a decent chunk too. Citizen and tourist. Oh, the commercial zones. Yeah, it's not really much. I think it's all the place we're making money. We're spending a lot on roads, but that's natural. Fire. We're spending a lot on fire safety. A lot on parks. I want to leave the parks because that will make happiness higher, which will level up stuff to get me more money. So your parks are always you want to kind of keep high. So I think we're going to end it there. Yeah. I'll see you on the next one.